Jalen Brunson continues to prove himself as a capable star for the New York Knicks. Since leaving the Dallas Mavericks and taking a contract to prove himself, he has done so and more. Jalen Brunson is not supposed to be this good. Hi, my name is Golden Takes, and this is my Golden Take.
And I gotta worry about trade talk. I'm the MVP. I'm the MVP of this league. The best basketball players in the world. I was honored with the MVP. The MVP, the best basketball player in the world. And when I lose, this is what I gotta go through.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.
Fellas, we work all year long for it, man. Shaq the man, most dominant player in the world. Championship, it's ours. Love it, it's beautiful. Mwah, 2G, baby, you love it. We out.
Jalen Brunson, after coming off a finals appearance with his superstar partner in Luka Doncic, was looking for a contract extension, but the Mavericks didn't really give him the offer he was looking for, so he began to explore other options. The Knicks were an intriguing offer because it was close to home and they were willing to give him an offer that he liked, so he accepted a 4-year, $102 million deal, which in hindsight is a steal. The Knicks were seen as desperate.
It's an awful idea. And I like Jalen Brunson's a fine player. But Wild's pal Bill Simmons put it perfectly when he called it the saddest sweepstakes ever. The Jalen Brunson sweepstakes. Is Jalen Brunson one of the 10 best point guards in basketball? Maybe he's 10th. Yeah, Steph, Ja, CP3, Luka, Dame, Trey, Kyrie, Drew. There's 8 guys that are clearly better than him. Nope. What about the young point guards? There's DeJounte Murray, SGA, Garland, LaMelo, and Jalen Brunson. That's 5 names. He's somewhere in there. So somewhere from 9 to 14 at his own position.
City and its Broadway need to be, talked about. But, do we think Brunson is a guy that is going to bring them to a second-round playoff series? He's not. So I understand it. Yeah. I'm not sure. He's not like if he was a transitional, big-time alpha dog player who could be a big piece to a championship, you can see it. He's not that.
Trying to get any piece to even become relevant, as Brunson had to prove himself, and he turned the Knicks around immediately. The New York Knicks, after trying to have Julius Randle be their franchise star, I don't know why, because he sucks, we're looking to see what will come of this Brunson experiment, and it began to reap benefits immediately. Brunson had the best year of his career as he helped push the Knicks, after not even making the playoffs the previous season, to making it as the 5th seed. Brunson, in his first season as a Knick, averaged 24 points, 3.5 rebounds, 6.2 assists on 49, 41, 82 splits. But those playoffs was something different. And again, Brunson was questioned if he could rise to the occasion. The Knicks ended up losing their second round to Miami Heat, and this is the year Jimmy Butler decided to be the best player on the planet. But Brunson actually rose in the playoffs. Brunson pushed his Knicks team farther than expected, and going into next season, he would even play better. Brunson, in his second season, averaged 28.7 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 6.7 assists on 47, 40, 84 splits. Brunson was selected for his first All-Star game, and he deserves this nod for his incredible play this season. The Knicks had a glaring problem though, as Randle and Brunson's play style conflicted with each other, and it just wasn't going to work out. Then, with Randle being injured in the playoffs, it made it more apparent who needed to go and who needed to stay. Brunson again pushed his Knicks team to the semifinals, and where he again dominated scoring-wise. Brunson in the 23-24 playoffs averaged 32 points per game on great efficiency, and again, just needed pieces to push his team further. Brunson was again all-star this season and made an all-NBA second team, and that clutchy that Skip Bayless said LeBron wasn't born with, he definitely was. And we'll get to that. Actually, now, Randall was transferred to Minnesota for Anthony Towns, a center who will give the spacing that the Knicks needed with Brunson. Then again, going into this year's playoffs, Becky Hammond made some comment about the Knicks and Brunson that many people began to agree with.
How stuck do you think the Knicks are here in the Eastern Conference?
Well, I certainly agree with you. They're not getting into that tier. They don't have enough personnel. They don't have the manpower that they need to hang with those guys. I think you're going to get a consistent team like they've been. They're a pretty good team. They're well coached. They're going to be on their defensive game. But at the end of the day, they don't have a dude. You got to have a dude. You got to have a 1A dude. And they're missing that at the end of the day if we're just getting down to brass taxes. Sorry.
I didn't want to disagree with Becky today, but they do have that dude.
Who?
Jalen Brunson.
No, he's too small.
But here's the thing, and that's
Didn't they say about you?
But you know what?
They say that about you. You're a Hall of Famer.
I got a philosophy. Can I say my philosophy?
Go ahead.
If your best player is small, you're not winning. John Stockton, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, you could go down the list. Steph Curry is the only dude.
But he's not that small. He's not that small. He's like 6'3".
But also, though, I mean, he's the greatest shooter to ever walk the planet. He's in an outlier class.
Okay.
She is right. History says she is right.
Okay, but we're living in a new age, okay, new day.
Brunson, again, going into this year, had to prove people wrong. And he had an excellent regular season. Brunson was again an all-star, made the All-NBA second team, and won the Clutch Player of the Year award, and it was warranted. Brunson, when the Knicks needed a bucket, he was just able to provide the scoring that the team needed, and it became apparent in the playoffs. But let me not get ahead of myself. After getting Mikal Bridges throughout the defense and campaign to score off the bench, the Knicks were ready to make a push. In the first round, it was against the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons were a team that turned their season around and was able to make a late season push to the playoffs. In Game 1, Brunson dropped 34 points. In Game 2, Brunson dropped 34 points as the series was tied 1-1. In a pivotal Game 3, in the fourth quarter, it was close, as with 1:29 left, the Pistons were only down by 3 points, and after a failed attempt by Cade, Brunson got the ball down the floor and made a fast break to cut to 5 points. Then, after Brunson scores some free throws and a failed turnover by Duren, the Knicks were now up 2-1 this series, as Cat and Brunson came to play. Now in Game 4, with the chance to score 3-1 this series, in the fourth quarter, being down by 5, Brunson has the ball. And let's all watch him go to work real quick.
Bounce by Hardaway, the lead back to 4. Brunson between the legs, past Hardaway, a lot of contact, no whistle.
A tough shot that brings them down by 3. Then Cat makes 2 back-to-back clutch shots, and they win this game to be up 3-1 this series. Brunson in this game dropped 32 points and was again clutch down the stretch. In Game 5, Brunson slowed down and the Pistons edged victory out. But in Game 6, the Knicks look to close this series out. In Game 6, fourth quarter, the game is tied at 113 and Brunson has the ball at half court. Let's go ahead and watch him work.
Thompson digging in defensively, 8 seconds. Brunson stops on a dime, launches. Oh yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it!
With the Sir Thompson on him, he stops and shoots a clutch three to close out this series. I remember watching this game with my roommates and genuinely saying, this man is so clutch. And the Knicks moved on to the next round. In the second round, it was time for the defending champions, as the Boston Celtics were looking to make it back to the NBA Finals after beating the Dallas Mavericks the previous year. It like the ultimate matchup might be the Celtics versus the Thunder in the NBA Finals this year. In Game 1, it was 4 scores to overtime, as Brunson dropped 29 points, and after a steal by Mikal Bridges, it allowed the Knicks to take a 1-0 series lead. In Game 2, another close game. Brunson routed his team with the minute left and only up by 1 point. Brunson scored a layup, have up by 3. Tatum then shot free throws and did a defining dunk to be up by 1 point. Brunson then gets fouled and shoots 2 free throws to be up. Then after a defensive masterclass by Mikal Bridges, the Knicks sealed this game to be up 2-0 in this series. Brunson only had 17 points in this game, but when it was time for him to make timely buckets, he did, and we're now up 2-0 against the defending NBA champions. In Game 3, the Celtics were able to rally back and win this game and have this series 2-1. And in Game 4, Brunson again came to play. Brunson in this game dropped 39 points and 12 assists and was having a battle against Tatum as he dropped 42 points in this game to try and tie this series. Tatum unfortunately tore his Achilles this game, and Brunson made timely buckets to have this Knicks team up 3-1. In Game 5, the Celtics rallied behind Tatum's injury and were able to push this Knicks team back and force the Game 6. In Game 6, the Knicks blew this Celtics team out, and Brunson led the way, and for the first time in over a decade, probably more, the New York Knicks were in the conference finals.
Go New York, go New York, go!
In the conference finals, it was against the Indiana Pacers, as they were on an insane run this year. A video is going to be made on them soon, and I'm going to talk about some of the heroics that took place in this series. The Pacers were being led by Tyrese Halliburton, as just like Brunson, he was on a mission to prove his doubters wrong as well. In Game 1, the Knicks stormed this team, as everything was clicking, and it really seemed like the Knicks were going to a commanding 1-0 lead, until Neeson decided to go on a scoring frenzy and brought this team back in the fourth quarter. Brunson was still scoring and trying to keep this Pacers team away, but with 7 seconds left after OG hit his free throws, Hallie got the ball, and this happened.
Halliburton, he'll take it, he'll backpedal, a 3 for the win, and go! He got it!
A bounce-in shot that many, including myself, thought was a 3, but turned out to be a 2 and it forced overtime. In overtime, Brunson did Brunson things, as with 35 seconds left, he had another clutch shot to bring this team ahead. But a Tyrese assist, then an Obi Toppin dunk sealed the game, and the Pacers were up 1-0 in this series. Brunson went dummy as he dropped 43 points, but those 7 turnovers and him not hitting the game-sealing 3 caused the Knicks to lose this game. In Game 2, Spicy P showed out, and the Pacers were clicking on all cylinders, but there was a bad man in that New York Knicks jersey. Brunson was keeping his team afloat. In the fourth quarter, with 1:40 left, made 2 back-to-back clutch shots to bring this game within 3 points. Then the assist to a teammate made this game a 1-point game. But again, the Pacers are just too clutch and were able to keep the lead after some free throws and took a 2-0 series lead. Brunson was still able to drop 36 points, 11 assists, and made game-defining decisions to make this game close, but unfortunately, they lost. In Game 3, Brunson had a quieter game, but when the Knicks needed him, he was there. As with 1:17 left, he made a crucial basket to again push his team forward, and this time it reaped a victory. And the Knicks were finally in this series, as it was now 2-1. In Game 4, the Halliburton was in full effect as he dropped a triple-double, and his partner in crime, Spicy P, also dropped a 30-piece. Brunson, despite that, dropped 31 points and again was making timely buckets, but unfortunately they lost and were now down 3-1 in this series. In Game 5, the Pacers had a terrible game, and Brunson and the Knicks capitalized. Brunson dropped 32 points and routed his Knicks team to force the Game 6. In Game 6, Brunson had a bad game, as he only had 19 points. With the Pacers clicking on all cylinders, they was able to make the NBA Finals. But the Knicks, being led by Brunson, were still confident in their team and themselves going into next season. Now, this season, Brunson, after getting a head coach in Mike Brown, is still doing Brunson things. The Knicks, after having some trouble in the Hawks series, decided to turn up as they destroyed the Hawks in the closeout game, as it pretty much wasn't close, and they have carried their momentum. As I'm making this video, they have swept the 76ers and made it back to another conference finals. But Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick, was again seen as a desperate pickup by the Knicks, have proven his doubters wrong every year, and now having his Knicks team make back-to-back conference finals appearances now has a chance to punch a ticket to the NBA Finals, and again, prove himself as a superstar. Jalen Brunson is not supposed to be this good. This has been Golden Takes, and that was my Golden Take.
It's the 126.
Swear I'm tired of all these hoes sneaking, trying to set me up. If you play around with the game, we gon' pull up, shoot it up. No route, I swear I gotta blow up all that rap shit, ain't no choice.